Kuala Lumpur is really a rapidly growing city. There are more opportunities. We draw a lot more traffic. So I stay just 30 kilometers away from my office, but it will take an astounding 1.5 hours at least for me to reach my home. But in addition to this, the rapid urbanization of the city, the infrastructure has a need to grow.
So the real estate sector is responsible for 40% of the global carbon emission, and this emission takes place during the construction stage and the operational phase of the building, so when you consume energy for lighting, air conditioning. Because of rapid urbanization, this climate impact is growing.
Malaysian property seekers right now are conscious about climate change. One of the major things in Malaysia we want to avoid is flash floods, extreme heat. Those are always the thing that they talk about. PropertyGuru is a Southeast Asia property marketplace. We help developers and individual homeowners to sell their property. Having a lot of proprietary data on our platform, we actually do beyond just selling. DataSense, one of PropertyGuru's proprietary platform, has data that would be very insightful for developers and urban planners. Transactional insights, but also climate analytics, satellite imagery of a certain area. So our goal is to ensure that developers and urban planners do have all the necessary data that will help them make the right choice when they start developing that particular area.
So as you can see, this is a development site, and all the data insights would help the developer to decide to not waste something that would potentially be a flood-prone area, considering insulation from the heat. So it can gather with all our data and decide whether this is the best plot of land for their future development.
For us at PropertyGuru, our vision is that we power communities to live, work and thrive in tomorrow's cities. My work has been to establish our Gurus for Good strategy, promoting more sustainable living, enabling thriving communities, and adopting more responsible business practices. In 2021, PropertyGuru launched its Green Score, which is a tool that aims to guide property seekers to identify more sustainable property options. This tool is based on proximity of the property to public transport and whether this property has obtained any green building certifications. The goal of this Green Score is to stimulate developers to embrace low-impact development strategy. Green Score is currently available in Singapore, and I hope that one day we'll be able to bring it to Malaysia as well. Southeast Asia is one of the regions most vulnerable to climate change. There are many low-lying coastal cities exposed to floods, typhoon, extreme heat. By leveraging our data, we hope to be able to help property developers to make more informed decisions, taking into account these insights to help build the cities of tomorrow.
Choosing to live outside in the outskirts of Kuala Lumpur has been one of the best choices I've made. I'm really fortunate that I just need to go like twice a week to the office, so I can stay home and do most of my work. My home is pretty much, smart. Knowing that the home I'm staying in is powered by solar panels, I no longer need to actively think about how do I ensure that electricity is being saved. It's pretty much saving automatically. The township here is built with a more sustainable mindset. I have trees, bicycle tracks, big windows, big skylight. I no longer need to think about going into the city anymore. There's a mall right here. Most of the things that I want, they're pretty much around in this area. My family enjoys it as well. I do hope more and more developers and urban planners make sure that they build with a long-term plan in mind.